It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Well, those of us following the Giants this year, all kind of, said the same thing. That pitching is, it's not title worthy. It's certainly on the spectrum. But they need hitting.
Mm-hmm.
They got hitting. Rafael Devers is now a San Francisco Giant in a big-time move. And it was funny, Jason, because it was announced.
Yeah.
It's ESPN.
Like during the pregame, basically.
Yeah.
They're right about to start the game.
They're getting ready to start the game. And all of a sudden, they're talking about this massive move. And it began. I mean, the broadcast basically began with that. And here's Carl Ravitch, and the guy's just breaking it down live.
And all of a sudden, this incredibly spicy rivalry just took another major step forward, as within the last 5 minutes, word has broken that the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox have made a massive deal, sending Rafael Devers, Boston's third baseman, who signed an 11-year, $331 million deal. He'll go to San Francisco. Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, who was supposed to start tonight, is also reportedly in the deal. This is an earth-shaking move by both of those organizations. And let's get the thoughts here of David Cohn, Eduardo Perez, and shortly Buster Olney. Of course, Rafael Devers has been in the news. He was the third baseman. The Red Sox acquired Alex Bregman. They made him a DH. There was discussion of moving him to first. Now they've moved him to San Francisco.
Yeah, they moved him to San Francisco. This is now real and a really good offense for San Francisco. You put a credible hitter, a bat that can DH, that can now play third in a new environment. This is really interesting, and now it opens up for Boston Yoshida to be the designated hitter there for the Red Sox. Not Rafael Devers, but still another left-handed bat that they can plug into that lineup.
Well, we thought with Boston it'd be one of the outfielders, right, to break up the logjam for Robin Anthony. But, Rafael Devers is not just a credible hitter. He's one of the best left-handed bats in the game.
No question.
The Giants will take the bat and figure out where to play him later. Obviously, they have an injury at third base. Enough with that. You need a bat. You get a bat of that quality. You take it. Good move by the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically tracking a Hall of Fame career. He's still very early in his career, but his numbers suggest, like, if he continues, he's got, and as they said, year 2 of a 10-year, 11-year deal.
Yeah.
So that's could be perceived as a negative of the trade, that, if for whatever reason he doesn't work out or isn't the same hitter that he was in Boston, you're on the hook for a long, long time. But that's not the idea. The idea is this is an immediate bat. Hit his 15th homer yesterday. I think he's up there in league leaders in RBI if he's not the league leader. Has been productive at Fenway. He's been productive on the road. I know as a Yankee fan, he's been a Yankee killer. I mean, he absolutely has crushed them. But now it's about him fitting into the Giants lineup and being an important part to, that offense that's getting 2, 3, 4 runs a game needs to get 4, 5, 6 runs a game with that pitching.
And I keep going back to it, Jason, but they've gotten nothing out of Willy Adames. Mm-hmm. And that was their big offseason signing. They've got nothing from him. So now when you look at Devers, when you look at that along with the commitment to Willy Adames, it's a big deal, dude. It's a very, very big deal. And it shows intent. It shows where their head is at. Now, in Adames's case, it's not some crazy super hardcore. It's a 7-year 182. That's a lot of money, but it's under $30 million a year. With Devers, that's a big boy contract. 10 years, $313 million. So right about $31 million. And think he is in the third year of that. So they've got him signed through his age 36 year. They say 27 is really the prime, you're entering your prime for a hitter. So you got to think, including this season, they've probably got at least 5 more years of prime Rafael Devers. If you're wondering, 28 years old, third baseman / designated hitter. He hits for average, that's for sure. Lifetime batting average at 279, hit 311 with 32 home runs and 115 RBI in 2019. He is a run scorer. He's not a huge stolen base guy, but he's a guy that will get on base. He's a guy that will just really wake up that batting order, which is what they've needed. As you said, if the Giants can get 5 or 6 runs a game, it's odds are it's game over. And now you have to wonder with the Dodgers. I believe it's tonight. Shohei Ohtani starting. That's going to be a kick in the pants for them. Plus, as we've said before, they have an entire pitching staff pretty much that's on the on the injured list. You also got to think at some point they're going to make some sort of hitting move. It's now that NL West, dude, and the Padres are just sitting there like, yeah, we're still here, guys. That is going to be a bloodbath this year. Yeah,
and I think the Giants now put themselves right in that mix. I think a lot of people have been surprised by their start, but they're being aggressive, and it also just leans to, to me, this is a message to the clubhouse. This is a message to the fan base. Right. This is a message to the rest of the National League. And it also doesn't mean, like, when they got a bat, a very significant bat, they can get another one. Like, you don't have to stop here. This doesn't have to be the only move, though. It's a big one. And you're going to miss Kyle Harrison. There's a lot of, potential with him. He's had some good outings already in his young career. But and there were 2 minor league prospects in there. I think the one outfield prospect's considered pretty highly. But we'll see ultimately what this can turn into. But I think Buster Posey is going to lean towards being aggressive, and I appreciate that.
Yes, no, he is, and he. I love how you say it's a message not just to the fans but to the clubhouse. You've seen this before so many times, Jason, where you make a move, but then the tornado effect it has on the whole clubhouse, like, hey, they're backing us. They believe we can do this. This is a massive move. It's not like the Giants didn't give anything up.
Right.
Plus taking on all that salary. This is a massive move. And then you see, and it's not just like, well, there's one less spot in the lineup. It's also, okay, we're gonna bring our levels up. Everyone's gonna bring their levels up. And that's just, I think that's what they're hoping, what Giants fans are hoping, is that it's not just about acquiring Rafael Devers. It's also, can this help Willy Adames, which I think I keep saying it, but that is such a huge key. By the way, I just got a text. I'm doing this. I'm just saying it, Jason. It's not a bit. I just got a text from the Sacramento Kings general manager. I have news to break here. Monday Motivation is back.
Oh, okay.
Now, he missed it last week. This is something he does on Twitter every Monday. Did we call him out? I think we kind of did. Look, Scott. And he did say, to his credit, hey, I'm busy trying to run the basketball team. And I'm okay with that. I think you are too. But we have a Monday Motivation right now. We need to develop patience and endurance for lasting achievement. We often expect immediate results and instant gratification. But any worthwhile endeavor entails much trial and error. Learn to look at each setback encountered not as failure, but as necessary to get you one step closer to ultimate success. Stay patient and consistent in your efforts, and you will find victory. Hashtag Monday Motivation. Yeah.
I'm freaking jacked.
I am motivated. You're excited.
Yeah.
Feel these nipples, right?
Okay.
We got a break here, but you know what the problem is with this segment? And I just realized it while I was reading it. How many of us are going to start reading into these? Well, is he talking about, okay, hold on. So he says we need to develop patience and endurance.
Like the Buddy Hield tweets?
Yeah. We often expect immediate results and instant gratification, but any worthwhile endeavor, and there's a lot of trial and error. Is he setting us up for like maybe some underwhelming moves here? Maybe laying the groundwork for guys. We're in this for the long haul. It ain't going to happen overnight. You guys got to be patient with me. I got a lot of work to do here.
Well, either way, I can tell you Kings fans will not overreact to any of them.
No. From the 916, Dave, you never answered the question. Did Scott Perry follow you back on Twitter or not? No.
Follows Allen.
Follows Alan Styles. You know what? Can I be honest with you? It's a fun radio bit. I 1,000% do not want Scott Perry following me on Twitter at all. It's a fun thing to talk about. Don't want him to. Monty followed me on Twitter. It was in my head sometimes. I don't want him following me. I want to be able to talk. I want to talk my garbage in private with thousands of Kings fans.
Yeah.
I don't want him
Private.
reading it. Yeah, private. Yeah.
You don't want a text of your tweet texted back to you.
Are you implying that maybe that's happened in the past? Multiple times? With emojis sometimes attached to them? Yeah. We'll take a break. Yes, I'm not a fan of that. When we come back, what a wild Sunday at the U.S. Open as we move forward. Now, look, if you're like, golf, it's more about the mental aspect, trust me. Just the carnage and